Hi folks, welcome to your weekly horoscopes. I'm Ivy Rivera. I'm a psychic medium and a Taino Airwalk, and I'm bringing you your horoscope for Monday, September 21st to Monday, September 28th, 2020. I use a combination of my channeling abilities, that's channeling spirits in the light exclusively, and information coming to me from planetary shifts and movements, as well as my own psychic ability. Have a great week. Scorpios, what is going on with you for this week? On Monday the 21st, there's talk of love opening up for you. Now, this could be any kind of a relationship that's significant, important in your life, but for many of you, this is going to have to do with a romantic partnership of some kind. And the sign that Spirit gives here of it opening up is not just about the relationship possibilities opening up. It also has to do with your heart. We would say your heart chakra, your willingness to allow something new in and possibly be letting go of something old. Now, this can also be affecting your psychic ability in a lot of ways, your mediumistic and empathic abilities. I am getting a ringing in my right ear, and what that can mean is that your own intuition, your gut instinct, your psychic ability is kicking up, and when the right ear rings, we often see messages coming through from your higher mind or from your spirit guides about things that you need to be mindful of. Not necessarily a warning all the time, but definitely a mention of areas where we need to be mindful and improvements could potentially be made. Now, on Tuesday, the 22nd, there's talk of a combatant energy, and I really felt like this was coming more from you. So if you, for whatever reasons, are feeling like you want to fight, you want to argue, you're irritable, everything's rubbing you the wrong way, everyone is pushing you to the edge or getting on your last nerve, you may want to pull your energy back a lot that day and just make sure that whether it's you or it's someone else approaching you that way, that you're not getting down in the dirt with the dogs and actually fighting it out. You're being restrictive on how you react, and you're not being reactionary. Now, into the evening on Tuesday the 22nd and then into Wednesday the 23rd, somewhere here, we have talk of leaving behind the old. And it looked to me like a door being shut, which is going to represent the end of a chapter, wrapping up a karmic cycle, keeping the door shut on a relationship, a situation, a thought, and a belief that you had about something that probably sucked you in a lot and forced you to confront it. The fact that Spirit shows it like a door remaining shut and they put a square around it means that it was destiny charted that it was going to happen, and it is also destiny charted that that cycle leave itself behind. So if you feel that you want to reflect on it at all, you would reflect on it. The wisest approach would be to say, what are the lessons here? What have I taken from this, and how can I apply it productively going forward? Now, on Wednesday the 23rd and Thursday the 24th, we have a general theme on both of these days having to do with you moving up and sticking to your plans. And these have to do with plans for your love life, plans that you may have for your own educational or career goals, and this could also affect residency and all kinds of things. But this is really about you saying, I'm moving upward, I'm going to stay focused on my nose to the grind attitude, and I'm not going to waver in what it is that I want. Even if I don't have it right now, it is on its way. Now, on Wednesday the 23rd and Thursday the 24th, we have another theme coming up on both of these days, having to do with people being combatant with you. So this is interesting. Here it is again. This time I don't feel like it's your energy as much as it is theirs. So situations, circumstances, people, groups of people, social dynamics, community dynamics, societal issues. There is some sense here of people coming at you to create problems, or people having problematic, negative, toxic attitudes, and you just unfortunately having to cross paths with them or encounter it. And I think it's really important, again, that you have a game plan on how you're going to deal with them all, and realize that usually when something like this is happening, it's due to a planetary shift, and everyone who is lacking mindfulness and self-control goes through that. We would see it with those people. They turn into little children throwing temper tantrums, okay? So handle it accordingly, wisely, but not reactionary. Friday the 15th, there's talk of the radio for you. The radio is going to represent publishing opportunities, being seen on social media, an increase in your leadership abilities, or being seen and heard by the masses in some way. So you're definitely going to want to push and be out there so that you can be seen and heard on those days. Saturday the 26th into Sunday the 27th, there's talk of group dynamics. For some of you, it's like one group, and for others, it feels like groups. So you being involved in group dynamics where you're pushing hard for your beliefs and your goals, but you're not doing it alone. And whether this is invisible support that hasn't fully come to the surface yet, people are just helping you behind the scenes, or it's almost like you're being watched and you don't know it. Or for some of you, sun, moon, or rising Scorpios, it depends, this could be quite obvious that you're involved with a group movement. And I do see right around the corner here some really good turnouts on this, so that's exciting. Monday the 28th, there's talk of do not be fooled. And this has more to do with your own self. No one's trying to fool you. This is just sometimes the way that you could be your own worst enemy, and we all can do that. But it's having an attitude of calm, having a feeling of being at peace and centered and knowing, and being in the right side of your brain or with your intuition and spirit, versus chaotic and looking at outside circumstance and all the change that's going on. Yes, there's a lot of change going on in your life personally and change around you, and I think that you're feeling that intuitively and literally. But I also think that you're in a great position, especially on Monday the 28th, to know that you feel good about it, to know that you understand that it's supposed to be here, that it's a leveling up, this is part of the natural process, and that you're okay with it. And so we want you to have peace in the storm, because it is an illusion that it's anything threatening or bad. Scorpios, have a beautiful week.